And we are live. Hello, everybody. Wow. Okay, so apparently the thing that this game really doesn't like is my stream deck. That's exciting. Yeah, hello everybody. Good to start on a technical problem. It'll come back in a second. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, happy time zones wherever you might be. I'm Em, and welcome back to the House of Hubris here on twitch.tv/Saracent. And welcome back to FreeSpace, Descent, FreeSpace, the Great War, whatever you want to call it. Yes, this is the updated port of the game because it's old enough to drink. And this time, touch wood, it works. Or at least it doesn't work, but in a way we can manage. Anyone who was here on Saturday, you'll remember I ran into some interesting bugs where it was just like, these flags have been configured incorrectly and the game cannot continue. So I did some troubleshooting, and the main thing to do was just turn on the troubleshooting option that lets you ignore passing errors, so it can be like, there's an error, and I'll be like, alright, move on. So the game might seem to freeze at points. That's probably just me clicking away error messages. But yeah. Before we kick off, thanks to Charities Lady with the 19-month resub. That is a long time. Can't even honestly believe we've been going that long, but Twitch says the number, so it must be true. Also, insert your own Dark Tower reference here. So yeah, last time we did some preliminary scouting things. Some cargo was stolen by a rogue human sect allied with the Vesudans, who we know very little about other than they are the alien empire and we must fight them. Now, let's see if this mission will work. Because I think it will. And frankly, I have decided it will. And hey, we got like 2 medals. And in with the gift sub to Emily. That's... Abby! Let's watch the cinematic again while I have a moment.
Ours was a proud people, and always the strongest. For thousands of years, our empire expanded. For so long, we could imagine ourselves alone in the universe. For so long, never did we imagine advanced life. And we traveled faster and farther, spreading in our galaxy. And before long, we could see the day when our reachable systems would have been exploited. And then there would be nowhere else to go. And we discovered subspace. It gave us our galaxy, and it gave us the universe. And we saw other advanced life. And we subdued it, or we crushed it. In months, the elimination of billions of years of evolution on a similar but slower path. With subspace, our empire would surely know no boundaries.
I legit don't know if the version I had in the 90s actually had this.
Command has decided that the GTSC Plato will carry the prototype for the Avenger attack cannon through the Antares system. It will proceed to the Ribo system, where production of the Avenger will begin.
Let's have briefing. Just get us back in the zone.
Intelligence has determined that only one Vesudan cruiser remains in this system, the Taurus. If the Vesudans decide to attack the Plato on its way to Ribos, they will certainly use the Taurus. The number of Vesudan attack craft in this system is minimal. Intelligence estimates at most 2 strike squads. If something should go wrong, the Plato is equipped with an escape pod.
It's all going off in the chat today. Hello, welcome Raiders, welcome to this game that is much, much older than it looks.
Wing will provide cover for the Plato, and if necessary, the Plato's escape pod. The safety of the prototype is vital, and all Vesudan threats must be eliminated.
If necessary, cover the
Pay special
escape pod.
attention to any Vesudan bombers that may arrive. Bombers will be the greatest threat to the Plato during this operation. When you've cleared the area of hostile bombers, eliminate other threats and continue escorting the Plato to the inner system subspace node.
Just finished a 36-hour stream. God, I do 12-hour streams and I'm wrecked. How do you even? Yeah, I think that admit sleep is good, Redeem, is going out to you in chat, Minty, because what? What are we flying? We're flying an Apollo, which is probably better because Valkyries are great, but they're made of paper. And we just have guns and heat seekers. Well, let's get going then. Why don't we? God, I love the new textures they've put on this game. It looks fantastic and not remotely like it came out in 1998. Okay, lock our weapons, double up our bombs, auto target, auto match. Yep, this game is originally from 1998, but the source code for it got released, and there's been a very... there you go, there's our first error, so ignore. Reopen game. You were doing this! We made this work before, game. But yes, it's a fairly active source code modding scene has got a hold of it, and they've been maintaining a remaster mod and lots of like fan-made content since like 2010, I think. So this is all new textures, same basic game running off the engine for the sequel, new textures, possibly remastered sound, upscale cinematics, bit of everything.
With the Antares system...
Want to see this first-person space simulator from Sunless Skies now? Oh, that would be a thing, wouldn't it? I mean, it would be a horrible, terrifying thing, but... Oh, and now we're hitting the bit where my frame rate drops to 7. I don't know why this is occasionally happening. My frame rate will vary between... like 6 and 100. Come on, game. Game, you were working. I made this work last night. Okay, right. How was it I made it work? You know what, can I switch this to display cap rather than game cap, just so you're not looking at a blank screen? Will it decide to work with my laptop screen? Why, yes it will. Oop. Come on. There we go. You usually like and hear this one a few times you've chatted? Well, welcome. Okay, so, go away. We've got the, my Steam can go away as well. Oh, and definitely my emails. I planned this. Promise. Yes, new game, Me vs. Gremlins. So we've got all the graphical upgrades on. No passing errors. Run. Why do I not normally have it on display cap? That's way more responsive. Come on, game. Like I say, last night I troubleshooted this and got it to work. And I don't know what's happening differently this time. And we have to skip that cinematic every time. Let's not run into the zone of no frame rate. Lock all our weapons. Kazow. Wait for the error to hit when the students will warp in. Just about now. Damn it, I would look so good if it had happened exactly then. Last time you were here, I was playing Unpacking. Oh god, yeah, that was like 8 months ago. Okay. Why have you changed now? What has changed now? It was fine. And I said it was fine. I should turn this on. Can I turn this onto the regular rather than the fast debug? That might help. All features on. I don't want to see the debug window because it makes my brain hurt. Disable passing errors. Okay, now that we're running it off a different XE, let's see. Let's see. Firewall has blocked some features of this app. I don't care. This game is from 1998. It's not going to do anything nefarious on the internet. Figured your community would love my content as much as you do. Well, I'm touched, honestly. It still means the world to me that people enjoy the crap I put out here, so that you would like it so much to bring others here is really quite something. Okay. Take 3, this will work fine. Lock weapons. Auto no, that's not all, that's control. Auto target, auto match. Actually, I'm going to turn off auto target, just in case that's going to interfere with stuff when they come in. Okay, they're warping in.
New hostiles in the area.
Was it just changing the XE would do it? Oh my god. And again with the gift subs. Abby, thank you so much. Come on, you.
Excellent job, pilot.
Now I just need to remember how to play.
Request cover.
Oh, you know I can't provide decent cover. As evidenced by the way I can't even shoot this guy. I say guy, do we know how the students view gender? Oh, that's a bomber. We should probably get to that. If I miss anything in chat, it's because the overlay isn't cooperating. Oh wow, Alpha 3's dead.
The student wing eliminated.
New bandits in the area!
I may be very bad at this, it turns out.
The Taurus is warping in ahead.
Okay, so that's the frigate. Cruiser, whatever. Large ship. I've got some reinforcements on hand, right? No, I do not.
Reading 4 unknown class fighters in the area. Signal is sporadic.
Well, that's probably bad. I probably shouldn't be
My
dashing off
sensors can't get a lock on the unknowns.
to engage these all on my own.
Unknowns are attacking the Vesudans. Alpha 1, get a visual identification. Do not open fire.
Enemy, if my enemy is somebody or other. Now, I say I shouldn't be just going off into the unknown, but what if instead we afterburn it into the unknown? because they're still far too far away for me to see. Like, my eyes are bad even when things aren't 3.5 kilometers away. In space. Oh, there they are, our unknowns. With red beam cannons. Unlike our green and the Vasudin, our blue even, and the Vasudin's orange. And the Vasudins are dead. Well, that one was at least. There. Natty red thrusters. Okay, well, Virgo Wing's dead. Glad I could play such a part in that. And here they are. I mean, I know where the story's going here. Oh, well, there goes the Taurus.
What the hell? They took out the Taurus already.
And now they're targeting me? No?
The unknowns are jumping out. Did anyone get a close look at one?
No, I should have afterburned it more. Anyway, back to the actual mission. Yes, and I forgot that this wasn't the supply depot run when I
More
put the
unknowns
tweet out.
appearing. They're going for the Plato.
Because that was... we actually did that last episode, didn't we? Full speed back to the ship we're actually meant to be protecting, which seems to be having a time. No, wrong button. 4's dead.
Losing systems. Help me out.
And
This is the Plato's crew. We're in
Plato's
an
dead.
escape pod. Cover us.
See, told you that was never going to happen. Got a visual on the unknowns, though. That's still an objective. See them there by their red thruster beams. Trails, whatever word. Also,
Visual
the shooting at
confirmed.
me.
Intelligence will want to see these sensor logs.
Good. I'm glad I could help, question mark. Also, they're tailing me, aren't they? Oh, there you are. Hello. I wonder if it's actually possible to kill them if you're just really good at flying off instruments here. Or if they're just plot armored. Yeah, I know exactly what these are because I grew up playing this game. But mostly currently what they are is cool. And I'm keeping this one very distracted. Also, they have shields, which I don't love.
We made it, Alpha One. Jumping out now.
Hooray!
The crew of the Plato made the jump. Return to the Galatei.
Alright. Running away, as ordered. And thus we valiantly ran away from the enemy.
From your ship's sensors records, it appears there was little you could have done to protect the Plato. Its loss will be mourned, but at least her crew is safe. Intelligence has analyzed the data you provided from the attempted visual identification. There is no record of such ships. They do not appear to be Vasudin. The conclusion is that they belong to a new species. These ships are not detectable by our sensors. Worse, they appear to have some type of energy shielding system, making them nearly immune to our attacks. But the greatest concern is their weapons. They are more powerful than anything in the GTA or VPE arsenal. We believe the data you gathered will prove valuable in discovering a weakness in this new adversary. In all of their recent attacks in Terran space, not one of these unknown fighters has been destroyed. It is hoped that a weakness will be found soon.
Okay, A, all of their recent attacks? You didn't tell me there was more than just this and you were very surprised when they came in. And B, the conclusion is that they belong to a new species. Like, I know the answer to this question is because plot, but why? Like, if you see a radically new model of car, do you assume it's been built by aliens, or do you just assume people have built a new kind of car? Also, there is little you can do to save the Plato. Like, I'm pretty sure people have looked at mission build data, and you literally can't save it. Everyone loves plot death. Anyhow, let's continue.
Terran Command has confirmed the existence of a new species. Until further contact is established, Command has designated them Shivans. The Shivans have inflicted heavy casualties to both Terran and Vasudan forces in the Beta Cygni and Vega systems, and appear to be making a rapid push into other key systems along the Terran-Vasudan front. All contact has been lost with our forces in the IKEA and Ross 128.
The IKEA
The
system.
Vasudan government has contacted the GTA and proposed a
That's
ceasefire.
aged well.
Considering the reports regarding the Vasudan and Terran losses to the Shivans, this should not come as a surprise. Terran Command has not yet responded. Expect to hear more from Terran Command on this later today.
I do like these little news bulletins in between missions.
All Shivan forces should be considered a serious threat. You are authorized to engage any Shivan ship that stands in the way of your mission objectives.
Except that we said it's
Attempts to
impossible to
establish
destroy them.
communication with the Shivans have failed.
So, you know, engage them, but also you're
Intelligence
gonna
will continue
die.
its attempts to learn more about this new adversary. What little information has been learned about Shivan technology concerns their fighter shielding system. This shield system makes them nearly impervious to our ML-16 laser. R&D is currently modifying the Avenger prototype cannon to make it more useful against the shields. Additionally, our fighters cannot target their ships due to our lack of data regarding the Shivan electronic systems. Plans are currently underway to remedy this situation. Terran intelligence is working around the clock to give us more information. Until then, we have been ordered to move into the Beta Cygni system and monitor any activity.
All innovations must be attributed to a vast and sinister outside conspiracy. That's how nuclear models happen. Sure. No comment.
Due to increased encounters with Shivan forces, Terran Command has ordered the Galatea to the Beta Cygni system to monitor
Galatea,
Shivan
I'm
activity.
begging you.
The Galatea has taken quite a beating since her last repair. There isn't time to follow the safest route. The Antares Beta Cygni jump node lies in the center of a dense asteroid field, making it one of the least used jump nodes in the galaxy. Standard procedure would have us circumvent this node completely, requiring 2 jumps. Now we have no choice. Weapon systems have taken damage from enemy bombers. Galatea should be able to make it through the asteroid field, but Alpha Wing will be deployed to destroy approaching asteroids. Alpha Wing will fly point for the Galatea and destroy any asteroids that cross its flight path. Asteroids that are considered a threat to the Galatea will be marked by white targeting brackets. Destroy these asteroids first. Once the Galatea has jumped out, you are to report to the GTD Bastion, stationed in Antares. The Bastion will take you to IKEA for your next mission. Your wing will rendezvous with the Galatea and Beta Cygni upon completion of that mission. In the event of enemy attack, you are to cover the Galatea's escape from the system at any cost.
No chance of an enemy attack. Secondary objective: ensure their hull remains above 50. I'm sure that'll be easy, right? We've got the Apollo Valkyrie choice again. Yeah, I'll stick with the Apollo just for sturdiness. Gonna want Lingonberry all morning. Yeah, well, it's fine because the next mission, the Bastion's taking us to IKEA for lunch. Fury missiles are standard. Because we're shooting down asteroids which aren't gonna respond to heat seekers. That makes sense, I guess. Also, for the record, if I look really shiny today, that's because it continues to be Hot Girl Summer, in which I am a girl, it is summer, and I am hot. Like, Jesus Christ, it's hot. And yeah, streaming makes this room into an oven, as is the way. But hey, let's get on it. Stop turning towards me.
Asteroids on the collision path with the Galatea will be auto-targeted with white brackets on your HUD.
I know. Command told me. Who do you think you are? Also, can we just have a moment for how asteroid fields absolutely do not work this way? Like, no way in hell are they ever this dense. But hey, I appreciate the need for drama. Don't know what that was. Oh right, some of their weapon systems are still going. Welcome to an exciting stream where we shoot rocks. Although, when I say it like that, like people stream Minecraft.
More rocks incoming! Help me out, Alpha 1!
I am shooting the rocks. I don't know what you want from me. Also, I have a name. Alpha 1 was my dad. Now my brain wants to pronounce Alpha 1 to rhyme with Al Capone. Just have them re-record all of these lines exactly the same, except it's Al Capone! Just me? Just me. Keep hitting caps lock instead of tab. Not helpful, that's not where my afterburner is. Well, that one hit the Galtair. But they're still on 98 hull, it's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, this is basically a Minecraft stream, isn't it? Also, can people stop destroying rocks just as I'm getting to them? It's very disheartening. Have to remember to check if I have caps lock on after this stream, because my god do I keep accidentally pressing it. Every time you think, it might be useful to go fast, and I don't. That's what that's about. Yeah. Also, my stream deck's just, like, restarted, which is going to make changing scenes interesting, given that it's not loading. Things are going well here in Hubris Towers. We might run into some trouble when I try and run ads, but we shall see. Probably just need to jiggle a connection on it. Yeah, I don't know why I need to narrate all of my tech problems to you guys, but apparently that's what we're doing today. Ah. Everybody keeps shooting rocks before I can. Rude. Mum said it was my turn to shoot the rocks. Yeah, Jesus. We marked the ones on a collision course with the Galtair, but not the ones on a collision course with me. Which, again, rude. I think that's technically discriminatory treatment, and I could sue the GTA.
I'm reading Shaven fighters. Engaging now.
Engaging these things that we can't target and nobody has ever killed. I'm just going to keep shooting rocks, okay? I can target those, and people have in history destroyed them. Farewell, Alpha 2, we hardly knew you. My tech gremlins were literally a quiplash answer once. Yeah, fair. They are an indelible part of this stream. They're like the second most notable figure on here. After me and before Daniel. Sorry, Daniel. Daniel is informing me that that list is actually the other way around. That's fair. Do you like that you have
Entering subspace now. We'll see you in Beta Cygni.
different lead indicators for your main guns and your missiles, because they travel at different speeds. So, like, it's actually responsive to that. 84 hull, I will take that. Goodbye, Galatea. Avatar, you having fun there?
The
Wait,
Galatea
what?
is in Beta Cygni. Return to the Bastion.
That sounded like something walking in. Or it was the Shivans walking away. I don't know. Anyway, we've been given our return to base directive. So let's do that.
Welcome to the GTD Bastion.
Nice.
We just received a transmission from the Galatea. She's doing
Oh.
fine, and the bridge thanks you for the skillful escort through the field. You will rendezvous with her in the Beta Cygni system soon. We are currently underway to the IKEA system for your next mission.
Like, IKEA was a thing in 1998, wasn't it? When was Internet, when was IKEA founded? IKEA was founded in 1943! Not only was IKEA a thing when this game happened, it had been a thing for 55 years, had it not come into America. No, they'd been in the States since 1985! And please tell me IKEA with a Y is a real star, or they were just... Okay, it is apparently a minor planet named after Japanese astronomer Kaoru IKEA. So it shouldn't even be IKEA, it should be IKEA. But also, I guess, IKEA, the furniture store, should probably be IKEA, is the original translation of it. Translation? Pronunciation. Words. I know what words mean. So yeah, they had to know how weird this sounded.
Welcome to the
IKEA system.
GTD Bastion. The Bastion is on a special ops mission to investigate and acquire Shivan technology. This includes weaponry, shielding, and stealth technology. Intelligence has determined that at least one point of Shivan entry into our space lies in the IKEA system. At least 5 cargo depots of unknown origin have been located here in IKEA. These cargo formations are
That's a
different
warehouse.
from the Sudan and Terran formation and believed to belong to the Shivans. Reconnaissance indicates that the depot is protected by 6th century guns on the outer edges. This depot provides a prime opportunity to gather more information about the Shivans. Their offensive activity in this system is at a minimum, and we do not believe that they will make a
Why would
serious
you say
attempt to
this?
defend this depot.
This is just tempting everything.
Long-range scanners indicate that some of these cargo containers contain unusual electronics. They appear to be similar to those used to give the Shivans their shielding technology. Short-range scan of these containers is the primary objective in this operation.
Is it me, or were there a lot of sibilants in that voice clip?
Further reconnaissance indicates another container group may contain parts for a Shivan sensor array. A short-range scan of this group should provide crucial data needed to adjust ship sensors to attain radar lock on Shivan fighters. Scanning those containers is your secondary objective. You will jump in approximately 6 kilometers from the cargo depot. Proceed to the cargo depot quickly and eliminate all sentry guns. This will enable our freighters to collect the cargo after you have scanned it.
I just felt that alien. Shiothan. Come on, technology, play nice. Oh, wow, now you're not just doing, you're just not doing anything at all. There we go. Gonna need that at some point. Anyway, destroy the sentry guns, scan some things, cool. Any reason this operation's designated Pandora's Box? Don't worry about it? Oh, okay. We're flying Valkyries as standard. We've got our dumbfire missiles, because we still can't get a lock on Shivans, and our regular guns. Let's go.
It's too quiet here.
We can target the sentry guns, but I guess, they're, not moving.
Yeah, this doesn't feel right.
Why would you say all these things? This is just
Maintain
asking
radio
for
silence, pilot.
horror
You have a
movie
job to do.
material. Pandora made an order with IKEA. Oh, well, that would make sense then. I guess we better get up to speed, because I just realised we were matching speed with our targets, which are sentry guns, and thus not moving. Everyone's coming with, right? All fighters...
Affirmative, sir.
Just stay in formation.
Shaven Wing arriving.
Beyonce told you this. Oh, great, fighters. That I can't see.
We've got another one.
I do not like this!
They're just walking behind us. That's probably bad. Probably bad? I'm gonna go with probably bad. Okay, turns out sentry gun towards the... straight line towards the sentry gun, bad idea. Okay, so we're basically dead. Comms are down, so nobody can talk to me. Sensors are going all screwy. Weapon subsystem has been destroyed. I'm just gonna die.
Alpha 1, please respond.
Okay, so don't bum rush the sentry guns immediately, is what you're telling me.
It's too quiet here.
Yeah, this doesn't feel right.
Maintain radio silence, pilot. You have a job to do.
Did they expect us to wait around a bit longer before heading in?
Shaven Wing arriving.
Walking over there. I like how it is actually vaguely viable to play off instruments in this. Just lock top speed, because like you can still do a lot just by the visuals, even if your sensors aren't helping.
I do not like this!
Hey, I'm the one
We've
who
got
just
another one.
died. Okay, getting quite close to that sentry gun and it's starting to worry me, given how well it went last time. So really the thing to do is start blasting, and then after burn away. Wow, but one hit there took 40% of my comms.
What the hell is going on here?
I don't know what the hell is going on here. Why does it say we failed to inspect all the cargo? In words of Agent Broyles, I'm confused.
Enemy wing just arrived.
Jesus, those sentries hit
Alpha
hard.
Wing, we've been set up. It's a trap.
You think?
Get us out of here, Alpha 1!
Most of the cargo has been lost. Scan the remaining cargo. We still need any data available.
Oh yeah, wow, this...
Get to those containers, then get the hell out of there.
Where are the containers? Are they the grey bit on the scan? can't target the cargo.
Taking damage. Request
How
cover.
am I to scan if I cannot target? Game? Do we have to destroy the sentries first?
Damn it! Alpha 4 is gone!
Why did... Oh no. Okay, suddenly all my shots hit at once.
All sentry guns destroyed.
Do I just have to get close to them without targeting them? Because I can't target them. That is not a thing you're allowing me to do, game. Oh, wait, no, okay. Now apparently I can. Sure. No. Very bad. Bad. Comms down. No, wrong button. Scan and let me get out of here. Well, there's another one? Oh, crap. Thought we were out. So the bit where I said Valkyries are made of tissue paper, you know what? I'm going in an Apollo. Ah! Different menu, because we're in a different capital ship. I always thought this was really cool. Give me an Apollo, because their armor is medium rather than light.
It's too quiet here.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, this doesn't feel right.
Maintain radio silence, pilots. You have a job to do.
Look, just let me go in into Whispering the Trap, and then we'll get on with it. Wait, why do I have MX-50s? Why has it changed to MX-50s? Will they lock on Shivan heat signatures even if we can't see them on sensors? I have so many questions. That once I knew the answer to, but that was like 20 years ago. You're not staying on my wing, right? Good.
Shaven wing arriving.
That's them. Now there are enemy fighters, everybody will spring into action against the enemy they can't hurt. So I guess keep on being a distraction.
I do not like this!
What, being a distraction? But you're so good at it.
We've got another one.
You're extremely distracting, Alpha 2. Don't sell yourself short. Okay, getting close enough to be worried about sentry guns, although he's on 5% health.
What the
so
hell
that's
is going
nice.
on here?
Okay, sentry guns out. Your MX-50s have quite long range. Can I get them with it? Will this connect?
Enemy wing has just arrived. Alpha wing,
Yes.
we've been set up. It's a trap.
Yeah, thing.
Get us out of here, Alpha 1!
Most of the cargo has been lost. Scan the remaining cargo. We still need any data available.
Damn it! Alpha 4 is gone!
Get to those containers, then get the hell out of there.
No, yeah, but we need to take out the sentries, or going to the cargo will just get killed. I mean, mean, it'll probably get me killed anyway.
All sentry guns destroyed.
Okay. Let's get in on these. Now that I know you actually can. And let's not crash into them and die. That one has sensor arrays in. This one, nothing. And in this box, we accelerate too fast. More sensor arrays. And getting shot at. In this box, sensor arrays. In this box, I'm glad I've got some more armor. Nothing! And then I get mobbed and killed. I'm doing very well. Didn't I tell you I was great at this game? Because I'm honestly one of the world's foremost FreeSpace players.
Yeah, this doesn't feel right.
Maintain radio silence, pilots. You have a job to do.
I mean, let's be real, I'm probably one of the foremost FreeSpace players on Twitch on account of who the hell is playing this game on Twitch. Let's go, girls.
Shaven wing arriving.
You can always summon the enemy to you with a good let's go, girls. Shania brings all the boys to the yard, and in this case the boys are aliens.
We've got another one.
I do not like this!
While I was troubleshooting this, I was coming across things of, like, people discussing the best control setup for this game, like the mouse versus keyboard versus joystick. And then I saw people
What the hell is going
seriously
on here?
advocating that you should have a custom throttle and joystick controller combo for this. And at that point, I just checked out the conversation entirely. God, you just made me waste myself.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
I don't care, we're avoiding them.
Alpha wing, we've been set up. It's a trap.
God, I'll be glad when this mission's over so I don't have to hear
Get
about
us
how
out of here,
it's a
Alpha
trap.
One!
Most of the cargo has been lost. Scan the remaining cargo. We still need any data available.
There's still a sentry left.
Get to those containers, then get the hell out of there.
Yeah, thank you, I know. Working on both of those parts.
All sentry guns destroyed.
Okay, now I can hopefully get to the cargo before any of my wingmen go down.
Taking damage. Request cover.
Damn it! Alpha 4 is gone!
That's one thing with this game, is it's very aviation-y in that you have a million buttons to remember the function of. Come on.
That's all the data
There's
we
more
need.
sensor
Get out of
arrays.
there, Alpha.
Boosting away, jump home. Alright. Alright, we good. We good. We good. We good. What's the timing like?
Congratulations. Your achievements have been noted, and you are duly awarded the rank Lieutenant Junior grade. It is fortunate that you were able to escape the Shivan trap. Your persistence in obtaining the data we needed is commendable. While you were unable to gather the shield data, another of our IKEA task forces was successful in acquiring it. The data you did gather about Shivan sensor technology will be vital in combating the Shivan forces. Our technicians now believe they will be able to implement a targeting solution for Shivan ships. Good work, pilot.
Thank God, because not being able to target them was really annoying. And we got promoted. That's lieutenants are sent to you. Actually, that seems like a perfect time to take our first short break. Love you all. I will see you in about 3 minutes. Just need to run some ads when we will continue to go and be able to target people. It's exciting. See you in a few. And we're back. And still lieutenants. Let's carry on. So yes, the Pandora's Box mission was completely fine and everything went well. Ooh, yeah, I swear I didn't have these cinematics on my old version.
Ready?
All set. Starting sequence 52 Gamma. 5, 4, 3.
Power levels steady at
2.
1.21
Heat
gigawatts.
sinks are holding steady.
And sequence 2.
Did he just say 1.21 gigawatts?
2.
I understood that
1.
reference.
Mark.
Hey.
That's it. It held. Reading 59% energy loss, but it held.
The GTA has signed a ceasefire and non-aggression pact with the Vesudans. Command has already expressed great relief, largely due to the huge drain on military and economic resources the war has caused in the past few years.
War bad.
The end of the 14-year war should bring peace. Unfortunately, there is no time to breathe easy. After the Third Fleet lost the GTD Amadeus in the Vega system, the GTA and the Parliament of Vesuda have both declared open states of war against the Shivan forces. Unfortunately, not all Vesudan forces have agreed to the ceasefire. Reports have been received of attacks by a rogue group of Vesudans calling themselves the Hammer of Light. Hammer of Light appears to be willfully aiding the Shivan cause, citing some Vesudan legend about the coming of an all-powerful race. If you encounter any HOL forces, you are to treat them as hostile and are to use any force necessary to neutralize them. With the vital data gathered by the Galatei at the IKEA depot, our technicians now know enough about Shivan technology to successfully target their ships.
Yeah.
We should also be able to track them on radar. The Avenger cannon is now being loaded on every Terran and Vesudan ship in the galaxy. You will find these cannons far more effective against the Shivan shields.
I love how it needs to tell you that it's a 45mm projectile. Don't know why. Are we not going to go to number 5?
A strike squad sent from the 5th Fleet into the IKEA system was able to recover some Shivan shield prototypes. Fully functioning versions of this technology are being developed for use on GTA fighters. The shields themselves are being transferred through the Beta Cygni system to the Ribos system. This shipment must arrive in Ribos. Report to mission briefing in 30 minutes.
So what you're saying is we got some shield systems from IKEA.
At roughly 1400 hours, a large convoy carrying one of our newly developed shield prototypes was deployed. It was expected that the Shivans would attack the convoy. The Shivans destroyed the convoy. What the Shivans do not know is that the convoy was a decoy. There were a total of 4 working prototypes, only one of which was destroyed. You are to take 2 wings of fighters to escort the 3 remaining shield prototypes. The Shivans should think you are just another shipment headed for Beta Cygni. This is not the direct route to Earth, which should divert the Shivans from our true intent.
I mean, why would they not just kill you anyway? That seems to be what they're doing.
You are to accompany the freighters until the Vesudans arrive to escort them on the second leg. Do not leave the freighters until they have jumped to the Beta Cygni system. The Shivans have hit everything sent from this installation. Expect resistance. Many pilots lost their lives today, that the chances for success on this mission would be greater. You will succeed. Dismissed.
The Shivans have hit everything on this installation, so we sent a bunch of decoys out. But we don't think they'll attack this thing. which we're sending from this installation. You couldn't have, you know, just made one convoy that was heavily armed. Hey, what do I know? I just fly the ships. Okay, again, switching to an Apollo because it's not made of paper. Valkyries will be alright once we have shields. And now we have the Avenger cannon, but for some reason we've still got a ML16 loaded in the other dock. No, double Avengers or nothing, baby. It'll probably be bad for our energy management. But double Avengers, baby! Oh! Neat! I like how you start off facing at the Bastion, because it looks good. That is the Bastion, right? No, Signia installation, okay. No, the Bastion's an Orion class. What am I talking about? Cool. Don't look directly at that sun. Okay, have a good meeting. Oh, you can actually... Like, our power level's recharging quickly enough, but you can see it wobble whenever I shoot. That's the gauge on the right of the reticle. I just said don't look directly at the sun. It's very bright. So we've got to get these 3 cargo freighters to that jump node. How hard could it be? It's only 13 kilometers away.
Enemy wing just arrived.
I mean, there could be issues. But now we can target you. And hopefully kill you. Love my enemies being hopefully dead. See? See? Destroyed one. And you see how now there's a little circle around the hull integrity in our aiming. That's their shields. It's possible a few stray shots there just went into the space station, but whatever. I've not been hired to protect that, I've been hired to protect the freighters. You give me orders and I will do that and nothing else. That's how soldiering works, right?
Calling any ships in the area. This is the PVFR Andromeda. We've been attacked by enemy ships. They call themselves the Hammer of Light. They are in pursuit. We're here at any moment. Please assist.
So basically the whole thing with shields is you just have to wear one area of them down until your shots get through. Eventually, there we go. Also, Shivan ships aren't particularly sturdy once you strip the armor off them. Okay, where's the Andromeda then? Given that you've now given me a health gauge for them.
The Hammer of Light has arrived. Please assist. We are damaged and do not stand a chance.
It didn't translate that.
Sir, should we assist?
Our orders are to escort Theta.
Well, that answered that question. Back to our job, I guess.
Heads up, we have company.
Krishna wing is targeting the cargo.
I don't love how the naming systems for the everything Terran, the designations are Greek and Norse. Everything Vasudan, it's Egyptian and Middle Eastern, and for everything
Heads up, we have company.
Shivan, it's Hindu terminology. It's all a little bit fighting the brown people, not gonna lie.
We've lost one cargo container.
Oh crap, how did that happen? We were right here. You should put more armor on those things. Yeah, it feels like a very American-centric thing again.
Please help us.
Who the hell was that? Oh, you went.
Heads up, we have company.
Oh, yeah, those missiles are going to do nothing against their shields. I like how quickly we've gone from nobody has ever destroyed one of these ships to destroying a lot of these ships.
Taking damage. Request cover.
I mean, so am I. You don't hear me going on about it. Just noticed in the corner, kills 1. Your kill number is only for ones you actually landed the kill shot on. It does make you feel really bad if you've just had a lot of assists. You're still quite away from that jump node there. Hate to say. Hello. Goodbye. I'm on less than half health. That's alright. But hey, it's better than beta 1. Come here.
Great shot.
Thank you. My kill number's gone up. The fact that destroyed Durga Wing hasn't been crossed off the list is slightly worrying. Also worrying, the amount of sparks flying out of that cargo container, but hey. And, you know, the one cargo container that isn't there at all. How far to Rivos? Another 5k. And you will note that's 49% hull integrity on the ship I elected to switch to because it wasn't made of tissue paper like the Valkyrie. Are we gonna... Anybody else coming in, or is this now just the slow run up the last 4 clicks to the node?
This crate's about to blow! Calling in for support!
Enemy wing has just arrived.
There was support? That was an option? Oh. My hull integrity was lower than I thought it was. I really need to stop reading this bracelet, don't I? Also looking directly into the sun, because Jesus. Nope, not there. Oh my god, I can control this game, I promise. Target there. Oh, it actually has the waypoint time, so we just need to get them through this for 10 minutes. There, and now I'm speed matched to this one so we can stay information. Until I get bored, which is going to be almost instantly, you know what I mean. See? Look, I just need to put you between me and the sun, you know how it is.
Enemy wing just arrived.
Check your 6, pilot.
You got a bogey on your tail.
Why is my gun starting to make that noise?
Calling any ships in the area. This is the PDFR Andromeda. We have been attacked by enemy ships. They call themselves the Hammer of Light. They are in pursuit and will be here
Oh,
at
it's
any
because
moment.
my
Please assist.
weapon subsystem
Great shot.
got damaged. In that case, I'm just going to quickly
Support
call in
ship
a
being
support
deployed.
ship. Just boost towards it to speed that up a bit. Although I think my weapons have actually healed on my own because subsystems do that and I forget. It's because I'm trying to actually play sensibly. Well, I'll get those 2 missiles back.
The Hammer of Light has arrived. Please assist. We are damaged and do not stand
Pretty
a
sure I
chance.
just clipped
Rearming
entirely
complete,
through that
sir.
support ship, but hey. Right, we're not engaging, right? That's the thing we're doing. We're not engaging. Where the hell's the node?
Sir, should we assist?
There. I am miles away from where I should be.
Our orders are to escort Theta.
Like I said, I don't think you can save them either because they just die so quickly.
Heads up, we have company.
Krishna Wing is targeting the cargo.
We're targeting them. Suck is life.
We've lost one cargo container.
No, opposite way. No, that's the Andromeda. There we go. But hey, we lost a different crate this time. That could make all the difference. Ooh, that ray shadow is nice. I say again, this game did not look this good in 1998.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
Great shot.
It's always good when somebody around here appreciates that I'm awesome at video games. Possibly the greatest video game player that has ever been. Right here. How long have we been on this? 5.5 minutes. Another 5 minutes or so to go. Great. Let's not die this time. I am on 64 hull, which, not great. Not great. Where are the freighters? They literally have a different icon on your radar, Emma. Mental read.
Heads up, we have company.
And here's the wing that killed me last time. Oh great. One of those hit me square on and now I'm basically dead and have no comm or navs. Don't know what the nav system being dead does. I wonder if support ships can rebuild a subsystem from zero. Might have to find out. Why am I dogfighting with the one I'm not targeting? call the support ship while we sort this one out, just so it's here when I need it. Okay, now where's the support ship? Oh, it never actually left. Great. Don't mind me, I'm just off this way to see if they can fix my everything. I mean, I can't tell you that on account of my comm system is destroyed. And they need to fix my everything. But just take it as read, I'm not abandoning my post. It's just, I have red flashing numbers and they're making me uncomfortable. I like that you can still move while the support's working, but you have to, like, you're a lot more sluggish.
Rearming complete, sir.
Okay, let's see what I've missed. Back into the fray. And yes, they have rebuilt my systems from scratch, which is nice of them.
Greetings, Terran. We have come to take escort of the freighters. Alpha and Beta are relieved.
As soon as we reach the jump point, you will take escort. Until then, Alpha and Beta have guard.
Your lack of trust is typical, Terran.
Wow, no need to be mildly racist about it, but to be fair, we probably deserved it.
Beware, Terrans. There are members of the Hammer of Light in your midst.
I thought they said in your moist. Get out of
We've
my
lost
moist.
another cargo container.
You don't have shields. See how you like being avenged. I'll avenge all over you. Getting close to that 10-minute mark, so they should be there soon. Got one box through, that counts, right? Right? Seconds till that jumps out.
Sir, calling in for repair!
Okay. Do you need to tell me about it? One freighter jumps, holding nothing. The one with actual cargo will be there in 10 seconds. When you're inside the node now, you can just jump, sure. I like that they make it very clear that the nodes aren't actually big wireframe things hanging in space. They are a HUD element, because they change colour when you change the colour of your HUD. They'd ordinarily be green, but we have them in amber because I like my gauges in amber. Primary objective complete-ish. You gonna tell me to jump? Because I will. Seriously, I need the directive, or you're gonna bust me for deserting. On account of all the deserting I did. We've got the Triumph music. Are we done? Please don't say the game's bugged. Or am I waiting for the rest of my wing to get to the node? No, because they're all saying no orders. Omega 3 is going somewhere. I don't know what that's about. Is that a... What is that? Viewers, I got nothing. So they're taking position just outside the node. I'm nearly dead. What, have I just missed a director or something? You know, I'm gonna jump. And if they bust me for all the deserting, then we just do the mission again. It's fine, it's not like we died.
Good work,
okay.
pilot. Saving one of the shield prototypes from being destroyed was as much as could be hoped for.
Oh, excellent.
You should be proud.
I love doing as much as could be hoped for. Saving more than one prototype is possible. Why did you have to tell me that, game? Just because I clicked on recommendations? Incidentally, I like that it has recommendations for what you can do for a lot of things, have bonus objectives that get you medals and such. That I could go back and ace, but I'm not going to.
Welcome to advanced training.
Really?
As you know, research has been completed on the new shielding technology. Shields are being added to all fighters and bombers. In this training mission, you will be instructed on the use of your shield system. In addition to the new shield technology, the new interceptor aspect-seeking missiles are now available. They are more powerful than the MX-50s, but require a lock before they may be fired. You will learn how to properly use the interceptor in this mission.
Love me some training.
The shield is an important addition to your ship, and the interceptors are a formidable addition to your arsenal. You must learn how to use them well.
Ooh, pretty.
Alright, first we'll cover use of the aspect-seeking interceptor missiles. Note that you are fully equipped with interceptors.
So we are. Now I've got them on double. I feel like they're coming close to me, despite the fact that neither of them are moving.
Unlike heat-seeking missiles, such as the MX-50, you must acquire a lock on your target in order for an aspect seeker to home.
Dramatic
However,
pause.
the aspect seeker is well worth this effort, as its homing ability is much stronger.
Dramatic pause.
Once fired, the aspect seeker will track its target anywhere in space. Once the heat seeker loses track of its target, it is not likely to reacquire lock.
Well, you know what I love about drill sergeants is how they take so long to say anything and take such dramatic pauses.
Freighter 1 is now entering. Let's see how you do with those interceptors.
Okay. Let's destroy some more ships that totally didn't cost a lot of money.
Target the freighter. Notice the red indicator moving toward your target. That's the aspect diamond. Once it is moved onto your target, you'll see the lock indicator. This indicates your interceptors are locked and ready to fire.
Another noise you'll hear a lot. Just that little... Can I press the button? Please tell me I'm dying. Just let me press.
Now fire one interceptor at the freighter.
Fine, because you specified one.
Note how fast the interceptor moves.
That is very
They also
fast.
deliver quite a payload.
Yeah, that was like 8% of its hull.
A round of interceptors can be fired every 3 seconds. Fire another round and note the countdown timer in your weapons gauge.
Oh yeah. Oh no, there's only 3% at the start.
Note that the interceptor is nearly useless if fired before lock has been attained. This is a crucial difference between the interceptor and the MX-50.
Cool. Can I blow the ship up yet? That again, totally didn't cost the
Now
taxpayer
target the
a lot of
weapon
money.
subsystem on the freighter.
Nav, weapons, sensors. Wait, what am I meant to be targeting? Weapons.
Good.
Yes.
Now wait until you have attained lock on the weapon subsystem.
And I have.
Now, fire your interceptors until the weapon subsystem has been destroyed.
Precision.
Well done. Note your interceptors will be effective in destroying subsystems on large targets. Now unload your interceptors until you've destroyed Freighter 1.
Thought you'd never ask. And there we go.
Excellent job. Now it's time to destroy some moving targets.
That again, didn't cost money.
In order to gain aspect lock on a moving target, you must keep the target's lockbox in a fixed location inside your HUD reticle.
HUD reticle would be a good name. It's like a drag king name.
I will now call in fighter drones. When the first drone enters, target it and acquire lock. Try to keep the target indicator in the center of your HUD reticle.
Can these training missions just speed it up? We've all got things to do. There's a war on.
Once you have acquired lock, fire an interceptor to destroy the drone. Note, these drones will not be using countermeasures.
Okay, didn't ask. Oh, wait, I have a button for that.
Nobody asked!
Yeah. Yeah, one just took that from 35 to 0. These are some large explosives you've trusted
Well
me
done.
with.
Now let's try something a little more difficult. Wings of 2 drones will appear at once. Destroy them all.
That doesn't sound that much more difficult. I'll be real with you.
Note that you'll need to be in range of these drones before you can gain aspect lock. Fly toward them.
You think? So yeah, it's about 1200. And you actually get lock quicker from further away because they don't move so much on you. Parallax is on occasion your friend. Wasn't that other one seem to somehow survive an interceptor? It's not a good name. Why does that say destroy drone B fighters? Droneb. Droneba. Was it just because it might have been because I targeted the other thing manually and it was like, oh, okay, you want to lock on that instead. Because apparently they're still in contact with my ship's systems after I fire them, I don't know. Goodbye.
Alright, now we'll move on to your shield system. Your ship is equipped with the new shielding technology. It is able to absorb a large amount of incoming weapon energy.
So am I. It's called getting shot. I mean, my hull's capable of absorbing a large amount of weapon energy.
As the shield absorbs damage, it becomes
Just
weaker.
then I die.
However, it automatically regenerates itself over time. Your shield integrity gauge is located at the lower right of your HUD. It is flashing now.
Well, yeah, I didn't think the ship was just in an egg.
Your shield is divided into 4 quadrants, each able to withstand a certain amount of damage.
You know, a regular number of quadrants.
When a quadrant of your shield suffers damage, the corresponding section of your shield integrity gauge will flash. Observe. Note the front of your shield is flashing as if you've taken damage.
Was it? I did not note that. Oh, now it is.
Note how the gauge changes as your shield takes more damage. When a shield quadrant has been destroyed, all damage will pass through to the underlying hull.
And really, we need to damage
Note
Hull.
that your
They've
shield
had it too
automatically
good for too
recharges over time. I will accelerate this process to save time.
long. Thanks.
Now observe as the front quadrant of your shield repairs itself to full strength.
Watching eagerly.
Now your shield
That
has
wasn't that
recharged
exciting
back to
a
full
watch.
strength. Next, we'll cover shield management. There are a number of ways you can manage your shield. The simplest is the equalize quadrants function.
So simple, we gave it its own hotkey.
I have damaged your front shield quadrant again. Now use your equalize quadrants function to repair your front quadrant.
Sham.
Well done. Note that your front section has been largely recharged. This came at the expense of shield energy from the 3 other quadrants.
Thank you, I know how to do the principles of basic maths.
I'm going to reduce most of your shield strength. Note that 3 of your 4 quadrants are now near 0 strength.
Now.
Now you'll learn how to maximize shield strength in a specific quadrant. First, you'll maximize the shield strength in your front quadrant.
Press up arrow several times.
Well done. Note that your front quadrant is at full strength while the others were drained.
Making my shield dance.
Maximizing your front shield quadrant is especially useful when you're attacking a large ship against its turret fire.
Yeah. Yes, put shield between self and gun. Got it.
Now I want you to maximize your rear shield quadrant.
Like that.
If you're pursuing an important objective and are being attacked from the rear, maximizing your rear shield quadrant can be very useful.
What if your important objective is getting attacked from the rear? Because I know lots of people like that. Sorry, I always say I try and keep it relatively family friendly on here, and then I'll make jokes like that.
Arsenal. Use them well.
Oh, I wanted to use them irresponsibly. Fine.
And proper
Guess
shield
I'll use
management
them
can make
well.
all the difference in a crucial battle.
Wait, where have you gone? Oh, there you are. Just getting away from me.
This concludes your training. Return to base.
Hooray, we can go. Jesus Christ, my computer's hot.
Congratulations, you have completed your training.
We earned more wings? Oh, now it has a laurel wreath. We have so many wings. Biblically accurate space pilot.
The radical Vasudan splinter group known as the Hammer of Light has been conducting many surprise attacks on convoys throughout Beta Cygni. These attacks must be stopped. The Hammer of Light presence is to be eliminated from this system once and for all. A Hammer of Light cargo depot, which is believed to be the primary supply center for all Hammer of Light activities in the system, has been located. This depot is guarded by a wing of Seth-class fighters as well as an Aten-class cruiser, the Ramses. The Hammer of Light does not have shielding technology, so this operation should be simple.
Again, why would you say that?
Your primary objective is to capture the Aten cruiser Ramses. You are to disable and disarm it with disruptor cannons, then protect the Omega transports while they capture it. Do not destroy the Ramses. The crew of the Ramses will be interrogated to learn more about the Hammer of Light. Once the Ramses has been disabled and disarmed, destroy all cargo in the area. The Hammer of Light cannot be permitted to resupply. The containers store Vasudan supplies useless to the GTA.
We can't eat that foreign food.
You are to lead Alpha Wing on this operation. Your ships are equipped with our new shielding system. In case of any unforeseen problems, await further orders from command.
Any unforeseen problems? I'm sure there won't be any. Okay, so this is a capture mission. We are flying. Again, gonna stick with an Apollo because let's not die. We have an Avenger, and you've not given me a disruptor on this thing where you specifically said we wanted to use disruptors. Oh, they've all got disruptors by default. And also, you've not given me interceptor missiles after you just taught me how to use interceptors. This is a very disappointing game. Anyway, let's go. Hey. What are those? Those are freighters. Anyway, should we actually get in a fight? Getting shot and I don't care. I've got shields. What you gonna do about it?
Watch your back, sir.
Shoot me off nicely. I've got shields. If you've got shields. So good at dogfighting. Just amazing at it. Can't be beaten.
Heads up! We've got visitors!
This is odd. Sensor shows shield systems on those Virgo Hammer of Light ships.
Oh no.
Alpha 1, please respond.
Well, okay, I got cocky there. So those freighters, if you just try and rush them, will kill you. Turns out. Ooh, sorry. One of those days. It's the heat. It says it's only 27, but honestly, in this room, it's worse. Heat missile and also gun.
Check your 6, pilot.
Fighter on your tail, sir!
Fine, I'll take care of that. Immelman Loop. We just ran into something.
Heads up, we have company. This is odd. Sensor shows shield systems on those Virgo Hammer of Light ships.
You know what I'm going to do is actually start on the primary objective over here. Who the hell is shooting me and why does it hurt so much? Switch back to actual offensive weapons. Yeah, they've got shields, alright. You know we're the good guys, because our shields are blue, while theirs are green and red. When did blue become the good guy colour? You're dead. I mean, these other ones aren't dead, but you know. Progress. It's incremental.
I need to rearm. Calling in a support ship. Heads up, we have company.
I do like how this game does a lot to set up the Vasudhan Empire as the evil empire we need to fight, then you get a ceasefire like half a dozen missions in. I mean, we're still fighting the Vasudhans on account of the rogue death cult, but you know. Because, you know, there's always a rogue death cult. Hold still and let me murder you! I wonder if the army ever tried that.
A Stephen Kane-class cruiser just jumped in! It's the Tyrannus!
Alpha 1, do not engage the Tyrannus.
Was not planning to, but thanks.
Enemy wing has just...
Good kill.
Thank you. Oh yeah, that's the Tyrannus. Oh wait, I've not got my missile on dual lock. Yeah, it's nice that you can see the shield distribution of your target as well, so you know if there's a certain area to aim for or anything. I mean, if one was playing more tactically than I ever did. Case in point for how good I am at playing this tactically, or indeed at all, this entire dogfight. Okay, those wings are down. Where's the Ramses? The Ramses is absolutely about to get destroyed, isn't it? Well, I'm going to do the job anyway and take out his engines. That's what we were here to do. Something's shooting at me, not sure what, I should probably look at that. Okay, so we did that thing. I've disabled the Ramses, even if it is totally about to get blown up. Well, we've got a front row seat. It's always weird that we can't go backwards, but then I guess that's because these are planes in space, basically, the way they handle. Primary objective there.
Damn it, the Stevens have destroyed the Ramses.
Do love the explosions.
Alpha 1, you must destroy all remaining cargo containers.
Heads up, we have...
We can't allow the Shivans access to more supplies.
Well, that's a large bit of wreckage. I'm getting confused because I can't even see the red frames when they're against red compared to red everything else. Or red everything. And I bet you didn't think you were going to get an Eva Marie reference in this stream. But here we are. Escalator starter here. Yeah, I am not sure what's up with that. See, again, always nice when somebody appreciates it. Okay, so target hostile doesn't target cargo containers, even though they show up as hostile. That's what I would describe as some bull honking. Just sit still for a minute while we destroy these things. They've got supplies in. Cool. Let's take these crates that are full of presumably important supplies and just like food and stuff and destroy them on principle. Because they're useless to the Terrans. Like, sure, but they could be useful to the Vasudan Empire who you just signed a ceasefire with. I'm not saying this game came out in 1998 and accordingly feels very Gulf War, but I'm not saying it. That's another wing.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
Well, cover me, I'm doing the thing. Like, the thing that was literally our single objective. Well, no, it was our secondary objective, but who's counting? Don't mind me just casually devastating this supply depot. With extremely dodgy aim. You guys all good with those shavings? Cool. Keep working on that. Wow, this is a sturdy cargo container. Okay, so that's it.
Cargo depot successfully destroyed.
I'm pretty sure that's a war
Done all
crime,
you can.
but
Return to the Galatay.
Also a really stupid one, because like I say, your new allies could use that. I will, once I've taken out this wing. Just on principle. Also because they were watching me commit war crimes. It's always the space games that get me talking about war crimes on this channel. It's almost like the whole genre is based around violent colonialism. Who can say? That's the last one. Missiles. If I just forget how inverted aiming works despite using it all the damn time. Something politics in sci-fi / games / fiction. Yeah, there's a lot of it, it turns out. I just want to kill this guy so it'll switch to the Triumph music and I can feel better about going back to base. seriously so good at dogfighting, y'all. I was about to say bullfighting. That is a different thing entirely. Okay. And we're good. Press Alt J to output the delta symbol.
Unfortunately, the Tyrannus has been interfering with all operations in the Beta Cygni system. The destruction of the Ramses, while unfortunate, was not your fault. It is good that you destroyed the cargo before the Shevans were able to capture it.
And to be the king.
It is disturbing that the Hammer of Light fighters have shield technology after all. It seems that this rebellion is far greater in scope than we had initially hoped.
I mean, you introduced them as working with the Shevans, and now you're surprised they have Shevan tech. Doesn't take a genius, my guy.
Good morning, pilots. I'm gonna get right to it. The Shevan forces are sprouting up everywhere, and it's no secret that our front lines are taking a beating. As you probably know, no one has been able to communicate with them, and Terran intelligence has no leads on their origins or their motives. On the upside, their shielding technology seems to be working just fine for us. By this afternoon, all fighters stationed on the Galatei will have been fitted with them. So try to keep them intact, all right? The cruiser Tyrannus is suspected to be the source of command for the Shevans in this sector. It's here in the IKEA system, and we suspect it's low on fighters and supplies due to its recent attack runs. We have reason to believe it will soon jump to another system to resupply. We don't know where it will jump to, but there is only one subspace node out of IKEA, and we intend to blockade it. In the interest of learning more about the slippery bastards, we're going to attempt something bold. The capture of the Tyrannus.
By bold,
if this goes off, it will give us an opportunity to study Shevan technology up close, and bag a few live Shevans in the process. In order to do this, we will conduct a series of missions designed to take out the cruiser's escorts and defenses. Time to chip away at the boulder, people. That is all. Report to your flight leaders for your orders. Dismissed.
There are bolder people too.
Initial attacks have gone off without a hitch. The Tyrannus is on her last leg. Delta and Epsilon wings have destroyed most of the Tyrannus' fighter escort. It is time to finish the job. To this end, Terran Command has sent a full wing of Athena bombers equipped with the newly developed Stiletto bomb.
Tell me more. Do I have to click the button to make you tell me more?
The Athena is our most maneuverable bomber. It carries a massive payload, yet in dogfights is nearly as effective as a fighter.
We need a war crimes audio alert. Tell you what, I'll work on it. I seem to remember the Athena being a really nice ship.
The Stiletto bomb has now been thoroughly tested back in Sol and is now ready for use.
Casual 60 kilotons, what?
On any ship should prove more effective than the disruptor cannon. The electronic seeking device should make it simple to use. Just point and shoot. Stiletto homing capabilities are limited, so make sure you get a clean shot before you launch. The Stiletto should be especially useful in destroying the Tyrannus' engines and weapon systems. All Athena bombers will be equipped with stilettos and will be piloted by Alpha Wing.
Athena committed war crimes in the past, so it's fair. Yeah. Okay. Well, that takes us up to the hour, so before we get started on our next round of war crimes, I'm going to take a break, probably be about 5 minutes. Need to go and get more water, do all the good stuff, stretch. You know the deal. So, all of you should, you know, I still can't get over that 60 kiloton warhead, and we've got like a few dozen of these. Yeah, so I'm gonna go and do that. All of you need to get water and stretch and get your meds if you haven't done that. And, you know, be back in a few minutes when we'll do this. Love you all. See you in a few. And we're back. Hello, chat. Apologies for the slightly longer than anticipated break. I had to go and basically wring my hair out because, Jesus Christ, like, I told you it was warm in this room. I did not fully appreciate how warm until I left this room. It was like, oh, this is what a livable temperature is meant to be like. Also, why am I just drenched? So that's fun. And possibly TMI? Hard to say. Let's continue.
The Kane-class cruiser Tyrannus has begun its counterattack. Although we destroyed most of its fighter escort, it managed to call in a repair craft. It is now nearly fully functional.
Well.
Long-range sensors indicate that only 2 fighters and 3 bombers remain to protect the Tyrannus. The Tyrannus is heading for the Beta Cygni subspace node, where we expect it to mount an offensive. This only allows a small window in which to conduct a preemptive strike. Your primary objective is to disable and disarm the Tyrannus in order to enable its capture. This will be our first attempt to capture a major Shivan vessel. 3 wings will be assigned to this task. Alpha Wing will be flying Athena bombers. These bombers just arrived on the Galatei and are equipped with a new Stiletto bomb. The Stiletto is capable of destroying subsystems in 1 hit. Alpha's primary responsibility will be to disarm and disable the Tyrannus. Beta Wing is assigned to escort Alpha and protect it from fighter attacks. Beta will fly Apollo-class fighters. Gamma Wing will fly Valkyries and should engage any hostile fighters and bombers in the area. If needed elsewhere, they can be assigned to any task that you see fit.
Gamma will be around.
Once the Tyrannus has been disarmed and disabled, Omega transports will arrive and capture it. When the Tyrannus has been captured, you are to return to the Galatei for debriefing. Do not allow the Tyrannus to escape or be destroyed. Good luck.
This one can destroy subsystems in 1 hit. Never going to be used for war crimes. Never. So yeah, the ships are... I mean, they're what they said they would be. Isn't the Athena a pretty ship? That's a pretty ship. It's a pretty ship. And so we've got an Avenger and a Disruptor. I mean, you told me the Stilettos were meant to be better, like the replacement to the Disruptor. But sure, I guess. And I've got... No, look. Oh, we can't take MX-50s. Okay, fine, I guess. Our other bank will be Furies. What do we just double up on Stilettos? Yeah, I'm not good at using Furies. Oh, and the Heat Seekers, I thought they were aspect lock. Okay, well, we'll deal. Actually, now I've got 2 banks of those, I will take double Avengers.
The Tyrannus is within range.
Beta Wing has arrived, awaiting orders.
That was a weird echo. Disable and disarm the Tyrannus. Destroy the defense wings. Cool. Why aren't we on auto match? Oh wow, I could, in theory, hit with Stilettos from here. That's like a 2-click range. Oh yeah, I forgot one of the banks, one of the weapon banks for the Athena was above the viewport, so yeah, it looks kind of rad if I'm honest. Wow, you've got some armor. I suppose this is a bomber. You can tell it's a bomber because the FP Shaitan, the last letter always indicates what class it is. It took me a very long time to work that out.
Heads up, we have company!
That's why this is a GTD Athena, as opposed to a GTF Apollo. I got the assist on that, right? You know what? I should really be looking at the Tyrannus. Alpha Wing, stay on, disable.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Disabling target.
Okay, my stilettos can in theory hit from here. That is a fast bomb. I have no idea if it connected. I don't think it did. Oh. Okay, we come into this. The flak turrets. Blocking the way. Just in time. While it was literally in the jump node. Oh no, I don't have a disruptor, so I've stopped trying to switch to my disruptors.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
Weapons are at 0, why aren't you saying it's been disarmed?
Fighter on your tail, sir!
I'm aware! I can tell by the way it's shooting me! But now it is on my face. No. Yeah, I got the weapon system down to 0. Why is it not flagging the disarmed Tyrannus and going to him? Is it just not going to do that until I've taken out its fighter wings? Hello? I keep wanting there to be a strafe button so I can just move a bit to the side, but that is not how steering planes works. And as I say, the model for this is very much planes in space. Sit still, you stupid... terrifying alien force. There we go. Gamma Wing not doing so hot on account of they were flying Valkyries and they're made of tissue paper. Jesus, Scorpions can go fast. I mean, to be fair, all Shivan fighters can go really fast. It's one of the things that makes them really annoying. And get used to it, I guess. Yes, because you're flying a Valkyrie, which doesn't have a hull as much as a thin soap film. You are just sat inside a pointy bubble. Saying something's colliding with me, but luckily my shield means I don't care. Well, I had that, and then it suddenly had shield. Boom. There you go.
Impressive, pilot.
It wasn't that good, really. Okay, its weapons are disarmed. Look, do you want me to throw another stiletto? Is it on like 0.1% and we're just getting a rounding error? How is it still shooting us? I have destroyed its weapons system.
New bandits in the area!
I am very confused. multiple weapons systems? No? Okay, I guess we just get back on it. Back into dogfight mode we go. Ah, didn't press the button in time. Ah well. Again, shield means I didn't actually care. What, is the Tyrannus just conveniently not going to be disarmed until we've fought up enough fighters? Is that how we're running this? Yeah, countermeasures become much less of an issue once you've got shields, to be honest, because they block so much of the incoming missile damage.
Hull taking serious damage.
Yes, but again, Valkyrie. Okay, what if I say Alpha Wing, disarm my target.
Target, sir.
What if I just tell them to do it? Will it work then? I'm gonna shoot another stiletto just to make a point, really. Because yeah, it's not showing multiple weapons systems. Tell you what, I'm just going to start destroying all of its subsystems. Sensors are down, comm is down, engine is down, weapons are down, nav. Down. Everything is down. There aren't like sub-targets on it I could be getting. Oh, do its turrets want hitting individually? Like the actual things?
Sir, the Tyrannus is disarmed.
Okay, sure. I guess. Oh.
Omega
Oh, they're on
here
our side.
on approach to Tyrannus.
Although, to be fair, the last time an Omega Wing transport turned up to capture some technology we were trying to take away some technology we were trying to capture.
Attempting to attach to the Tyrannus.
Then, you know, they turned out to be traitors and were a whole thing. Now they've gone and joined the death cult. And now we just sit and watch this docking procedure. Although that said, we're on the wrong side to see it. That's us overseeing the capture of the Tyrannus.
Attachment unsuccessful. Omega 2, give it a shot.
I'll try harder.
Enemy wing just arrived.
Fine, let's not oversee, let's go and deal with
Shivan
that.
Wing Rama is attacking the Tyrannus. Stop them.
Could one of you fly boys give me some cover?
Quite literally. Yeah, like I say, having the Shivan Wings designated by Hindu gods does feel a bit yikes.
Penetrating the hull will take some time. Stand by.
Then again, this is the very much not US military, so, you know.
Great shot.
Thank you. Chat, why do you never tell me how good my shots are?
New hostiles in the area.
I was trying to drink.
It's not working. The hull is too strong. We'll need to tow it to Tombaugh Station. Could one of you flyboys give me some cover?
There's a lot happening, and I'm not visually passing it all very well, I'll be real. Hey, staying in close is fine, it means I can shoot you better. Excuse me, you're not staying in close. What did I just say? I can't really effectively chase you down on account of you are so much faster than me.
Raider Hawkins here. Command said you needed some help. Hawkins, we'll need you to attach to that cruiser and tow it back to Tombaugh.
I'd make a Stranger Things reference if
Roger,
only I
moving
knew
into
enough
position
about that
now.
show. Cad.
I'm out of missiles. Calling in a support ship.
Is now the time. Use your guns. That's because you drove into me. And yes, the fault is that way round, because I'm the protagonist,
Doc,
and thus...
give us some time to brace the attachment.
if you know anything about how game engines work, I'm staying in one place and the world is just moving around me. So everything that hits me, they were the one that was moving. That's what you get for flying Valkyrie. Don't know what that noise meant.
Attachment secure. We're heading to the subspace node.
I know I'm not wrong, that's why I said it.
Enemy wing just arrived.
Good kill.
Never been wrong in my life. I don't plan to start. Can you stop shooting me? Wow, Beta Wing are all dead. They weren't even flying Valkyries. Alpha Wing, mostly fine, because I think these are a good ship.
Jumping out now. See you at Tombaugh.
Cool.
Enemy wing just arrived.
Have a return to base directive, but I feel like we should probably kill these. Actually, you know what? I'm out. What's upsetting? Me being right?
Congratulations, Alpha 1.
It's
you
going
were
to continue.
instrumental in the first capture of a major Shivan vessel. The Halkins is taking her to the Tombaugh station, where
Jesus Christ,
engineers
that
will
ice
be
metal
able to
fast.
study their technology and
Oh,
learn
it's
more
Hawkins
about their
from
methods
hell.
and motives. Meanwhile, feel free to relax for a few days. You deserve it.
Thank you, I do.
In recognition of your continuing service to the GTA, you have been awarded the Medal of Good Conduct.
Yeah. I mean, everybody says I have good conduct. It's true. Cinematic? Cinematic. I've never seen these before.
When the destroyers came for us, we attacked. Never had we been defeated. They were like the others, strange, hideous, resisting, fighting. Only these were not like the others. They did not die. We made our first retreat. We could forgo one system. We left it to the destroyers and went elsewhere. But they followed. They hunted us. They followed us when we retreated, discovered where we lived. For a long time we did not know why they chased us. They were no ordinary enemy. They did not seek our territory, our technology, our resources. Now we know our crime was sin.
Like in Final Fantasy X, or...
We've just received some discouraging news from Terran Command pilots. At 0300 today, after the captured Tyrannus was towed to Tombaugh installation in the Ribos system, the Shivan staged a major ambush. There isn't a lot of confirmation from the footage yet, but it's clear that a Shivan destroyer of massive proportions jumped in and destroyed Tombaugh Station, along with all of its defenses. We have designated this new class of destroyer Lucifer. Debris from the station is still falling from orbit on Ribos 4.
Yeah, so those mysterious voice cinematics feel like they're coming from, like, the civilization that kind of, whatever kind of precursor civilization last ran into the Shivans. Also, that's the Lucifer, it's a big ship. Oh,
Terran and Vasudan fighters and cruisers engaged the Lucifer, but were wiped out quickly. Footage suggests that Lucifer was using a new type of shield, impervious to any of our attacks. Needless to say, this is grim news. If the Shivans indeed have managed to shield a vessel of that magnitude, it's merely a matter of time before they wipe out all frontline installations and march through to our home systems. Since all attempts at communication with the Shivans have ended in violence, it appears unlikely that a diplomatic solution will work.
Maybe not with an attitude like that.
At this point, the Shivans have control of Beta Cygni, Betelgeuse, Ross 128, IKEA, and Regulus.
They took IKEA?
Most of the Vasudan forces are gathering in Vega for a counterstrike, while we are gathering our fleet in Antares for an effort to retake Ribos and Beta Cygni. Oddly enough, the Shivans don't seem to be interested in taking control of any planets in the systems or gathering natural resources. Instead, they seem to be focused on controlling individual jump nodes.
Not everybody's a colonialist.
Research and development teams at Sol have recently completed development on a few new weapons. A group of Terran scientists has returned from a previously unexplored system known as Alaramis, and bring with them a new weapon called the Flail.
That's not a new
The Flail
weapon.
is quite different from our typical energy cannons. Please consult the weapons database in the tech room for more details.
Flail is an old weapon.
Our communications with Vasudan technicians have yielded the Interceptor missile. By combining the Vasudan-designed engine with a Terran warhead, we were able to produce the most powerful anti-fighter weapon yet. It's an aspect-seeking missile and requires a few seconds to lock onto the enemy's engine signature, but its speed and accuracy make it lethal. Use it well.
It feels weird to have a new technology alert there for something that we already had a tutorial on how to use. In fact, you wanted us to go and see the tech room? Let's go and ask the tech room about this new weapon. The Flail, you say? GTW-32 Flail Rifle. A rapid-fire, low-energy, ceramic optic focused krypton laser. That's a lot of words. Used in tactical situations to distract or lead an enemy to their destruction at the hands of other allied fighters. This weapon, if used over an extended period of in-flight battle, can destroy an enemy fighter, but as a destructive weapon should only be used as a last resort. You're not selling it. The fast firing rate and high mass of the Flail make it great for changing the velocity vector of an enemy fighter or bomber. It's slightly more effective than the Avenger against shields, rated in damage per second. Its low energy consumption rate makes it useful for prolonged engagements. Note, however, that once you've taken out an enemy shield, switching to another weapon is advised. That sounds like a gimmick weapon that I will never care enough to use, when we could just shoot them a lot with guns. Shoot with guns. No, I just watched the cinematic and that.
The survivors of the Tombaugh attack must be evacuated from the Ribos system immediately. We do not have sufficient firepower to retake Ribos at this time. Your wing's objective is to escort the IOTA transports.
Great, I'm historically good at flying escort.
Other wings will be accompanying this convoy. Alpha Wing will be in charge of this operation and will have command authority.
Why? Why are you putting me in charge?
The convoy must reach the designated checkpoint. Escort from this point onward will be provided by Allied Vasudan forces, led by the PVD Pinnacle. Hostile forces have been spotted all over this system, and there's a good chance that our convoy will be attacked by Shivan fighters. All hostile forces should be eliminated.
You think?
The PVD Pinnacle will be arriving at the designated checkpoint. This Typhon-class destroyer has one of the most skilled crews in the PVE. It will escort the refugees for the remainder of their journey. Help the Pinnacle until it has dismissed you, then return to base. Many lives depend on this operation. Good luck.
Okay. And we are flying a Valkyrie, are we hellas like? We have the Avenger and an ML-16. Why are we not running double Avengers? We could have a Flail, but as I say, never gonna care. And we should absolutely have 2 banks of interceptors. Although, not enough interceptors. What is this? Beta 2, you don't need those interceptors. My need is greater than yours. I am the protagonist. Thank you. Double load my missiles. Okay, so there's the transports. Where are we headed?
Did you see what was left of Ribos? I've never seen anything like that before.
That place was a fortress. I can't believe a single Shivan attack could level it.
Sure is nice that you're discussing all this plot. And here we have just 1 iota. That was not a good joke. I mean, it was barely detectable as a joke, let's be honest. Right, 6 minutes to waypoint. We can handle this for 6 minutes, right? Dies immediately from driving into a crate.
GTFR Nelson requesting assistance. Shivan forces hit our wing.
Just about to say maybe there won't be anything that happens.
Enemy presence detected.
Surprise! New missiles! Wow, that just wiped out a shield quadrant in 1 hit. And then you ran away. They all ran away. That's ominous.
I am notifying Terran Command of the attack on the GTFR Nelson. Keep on your toes. There could be more.
You never know, there could just be nothing that happens and we all just chill while we escort these massive freighters full of refugees. All the shields could do anything.
Incoming enemy targets.
Goodbye. I like how the aspect ones clearly deliberately leave the target, and you see them kind of acquire ahead of them and then drop down.
Enemy target is behind you.
Jeez, when they don't have shields in the way, interceptors do so much damage.
Sector 6, pilot.
Incoming enemy targets.
Couldn't actually see the red against the nebula there. Then, I mean, it did say they have, what, a 17 kiloton payload, which is, you know, I don't think it's quite nuke levels, but it's a lot.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
Doing that thing again where I'm concentrating and I'm going quiet, and it's probably terrible for actual engagement.
Good kill.
But on the other hand, I'm concentrating. This is, you know, on occasion quite stressful, and I don't want to just be dying all the time. Aspect Seekers is once somebody moves out of your field of view, you lose the lot completely as well. Oh, you know what? Just be dead. Oh my god, it's not quite dead. How did none of that connect? Just die! Thank you.
These are the right coordinates. Where's the PVD pinnacle?
Could something, in fact, have gone wrong?
Enemy wing has just arrived.
The PVD pinnacle is jumping in ahead, sir.
Oh, let's not drive into that.
Sorry we were late. We were assisting a convoy of freighters that were ambushed by the Hammer of Light.
I need to rearm. Calling in some support.
Again, the time. Well, actually, that said, do I want support? I could use some more missiles.
Roger, sir. On our way.
Can I just have a minute as well for the music in this game? Like, the graphics obviously are all remastered and everything, but the music, like, it's probably had some fidelity touch-ups, but it sounds basically the same as it did in 1998, and it's so good, just really good space ambient loops. A few times I've heard something in, like, quote-unquote proper music outside of games and just been like, this is just FreeSpace music. Which looking at you, Clanad. Come in, suppulsion. There we go. Finally, my armor's complete.
Rearming complete, sir.
Just drive into the support ship for luck. Thinking about it, there's a pretty straight line between me growing up playing this game and me now being a massive fan of Philip Glass music, isn't there? There's lots of
Thank you for your assistance. We can take it from here. Alpha and Beta, return to base.
Are we taking directives from them? Honest question. Ah, seems we are. Subspace Drive engage! I don't know why I said that.
Great job, Alpha 1.
Thanks.
You managed to save all 3 of the Iota transports from the Shivan attacks. We were told by the crew of the Pinnacle to congratulate you on a job well done.
Thanks, crew of the Pinnacle.
The civilians on those transports owe you their lives as well.
But did they thank me?
The GTS Asimov and the GTC Ravage are under attack in the
That's
Antari
clearly
system.
the GTSC Asimov. Come on.
The GTS Asimov was working on Project Tsunami, which involves hyperactive substances. These substances are extremely volatile. If the Asimov is destroyed, the reagents are likely to reach critical mass. Analysis predicts a shockwave of up to 5 kilometers in radius.
That seems bad.
The station is in bad shape. We need to clear the area, then transport the scientists out of there.
GTT Spoma? What kind of a name is Spoma?
When the area is secure, the GTT Spommer will jump in and retrieve the
Or
scientists.
indeed Spoma.
After they have been safely evacuated,
Spommer.
return to base. We have 5 ships waiting in the hangar. We have no time to get them fully loaded out, so you'll need to use what you've got. Suit up. You're launching in 2 minutes.
Well, this seems weirdly unrelated to everything we've been doing. We can't change our ships and weapon loadout, so I guess we're just going. What are we in? An Apollo? Oh, hey, the Shivans are already here. We've got Avengers, MX-16s, and half a bank of MX-50s. Great. Love that for us.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
Or just pure combat mission. Until something else weird happens, I suppose.
Hull at 50%. Don't know how much more we can take.
About as much as you've taken. Glad I could clear that up for you. And once again, never wrong. Well, there goes my half a bank of max 50s. They accomplished very little indeed.
Engines
Situation's critical. Evacuate the area.
Oh. That sounds bad. Okay, so I think what we did wrong there was we weren't focusing enough on the fighters that were actively attacking the Asimov. Okay, what I need to do immediately, target the Asimov. All fighters, protect my target.
Sir.
Heads up, we have company.
And then just generally be more effective.
Fighter on your tail, sir!
I will stretch and hydrate once I get a lull. Which, I mean, doesn't seem likely to happen within this mission, but we should see. I might just die again.
Hole at 50%. Don't know how much more we can take.
Again, do I have to tell you how to do maths? Well, thanks for being better at shooting than me, whoever shot them words. Whoever shot
We need to evacuate the Asimov. Transports will be arriving soon. Keep the area secure.
Soon, TM.
Support ship being
Taking a
deployed.
moment to refuel both my ship and my body.
Heads up, we have company.
And low as ever. But it was well timed. I need to stay where I am for another 20 seconds or so I can get some more missiles.
Rearming complete, sir.
Oh, it kind of sucks that they've just got it set that you can have a maximum of 7, just because that's how many you started with. That feels a little cheap. It's not like you could just call in a support ship immediately on mission start on account of you've got a bunch of achievement killing to do. Who is flying into me? Oh wait, is it the big spinny panel on the Asimov? That would make sense. I should probably not get so close to that. Mini golf obstacle of it. cruising. It's not cruising, it's a science ship. And it's GTS. Getting some frame rate issues here, but whatever. But now that I've not got this in fast debug mode, I can't tell you my FPS.
Scientists are safe. Clear out the rest of the hostiles and return to the Galatei.
Galatea. Okay. Well, that went better last time. Oh, and is that the time already?
Great job, pilot. You managed to protect the Asimov. All the data for Project Tsunami has been secured, and it should be completed within days. The crew of the GTC Ravage thanks you for saving their lives. The Shivans will find their assault on Antares far more difficult with the Ravage on board. For saving the crew of the GTC Ravage, we are awarding you the Medal of Conspicuous Gallantry.
Not just gallantry, conspicuous gallantry. Because I live streamed it. Yeah. Now, let's see if this is going to take us, if we've got a cinematic or anything we can watch. Or if we're just straight into another mission, because we don't have time for another mission. Thought there might be.
Control, this is boarding party Bravo 2, entering disabled freighter.
Roger, Bravo 2. Keep the chatter to a minimum.
Copy that. Point. Go.
No sign of anything.
Squad 2, go.
Probably all dead anyway.
Cut the chatter, damn it.
Yes, I am so subtle and never conspicuous. Never in my life have I ever even been accused of being even slightly
Hear that?
extra.
Contact 30 meters ahead.
Report, Bravo 2.
Form up, everyone.
You guys are all dead.
Visual?
I've not even seen the
Negative.
cinematic and I know how dead you are.
Whoa.
What the hell is that?
Oh my god.
Open fire!
Well, that absolutely nuked my audio.
Oh my god. No. Oh.
So Shivans are a cool
The Hammer
design.
of Light has decimated the Vasudan fleet at Vega. Most of the surviving Vasudan forces have retreated to Deneb and Antares. Because our fleet is also holding Antares, relations between the VPE and the GTA have been strained.
Why is it the
In order
VPE?
to quell the
It's the
tension,
VPE.
we have been ordered to
Okay,
eliminate
it's
all
consistency.
Hammer of Light outposts in the vicinity. Fortunately, we have some new tools to assist us.
Love tools. Hey, wait, do we know us?
Our first new weapon is the Phoenix 5 anti-bomber warhead. This missile can puncture even the thickest of shields and can also be used effectively against larger targets, like freighters. More details are available in the tech room.
Neat. I might read those before we finish. We good?
We have also acquired a wing of the new Medusa bombers. Though they are slower and less maneuverable than the Athena, they are far more powerful. Once again, full details can be found in the tech room.
Also, they're neat.
The new Tsunami bomb is the ultimate anti-cruiser weapon and can be carried by the Medusas. Just a few of these will take out any cruiser, and the Hammer of Light Aten-class cruisers are no exception. You'll be using this bomb quite often against major Hammer of Light outposts.
Sorry. Let's let these stats roll around again. That is a 500-ton antimatter warhead. That's a war crime. And if it's not, it should be. If it's not, the only reason is because we haven't made those yet. Okay. Let's read those couple of bits of tech that they wanted. Phoenix bomb. All aspect seeking, same tracking system as the Interceptor, large payload, 50 kiloton, but slower than the Interceptor. Wait, didn't the Interceptor say it had... Oh, 18 kilotons. And this is 50, okay. One of the best fire and forget missiles ever developed, many fighter pilots within the GTA regard the Phoenix 5 as the weapon of choice against high-value, heavily defended targets. The #1 bomber killer in our arsenal, this is the single most damaging missile that can be equipped on a fighter craft. The longer lock time and slower speed make it less of a dogfight weapon and more of an anti-bomber warhead. Its extra damage against shields makes it especially useful against the Shiva bombers. And the Tsunami? Intelligent tracking similar to the GTA targeting system. Prior to launch, communicates with ship computer, gathering data about enemy target types and whereabouts. Slow, low maneuverability, antimatter warhead, 500-ton mass-to-energy conversion. That's a terrifying phrase. Due to instability of antimatter, no more than 10 may be carried on board a GTA bomber at any given time. Even having 10 of those is utterly terrifying, unless pilot is granted a special permit by an appropriate governing body. There cannot be an appropriate governing body for that. Nobody should be able to say, yeah, you can carry as many 500-ton antimatter bombs as you like. The Tsunami has now become the standard Terran bomb used to take out large targets. Its short life requires that you get within 1500 meters of the target before sending it off, and since it needs a lock to be fired, it takes a brave pilot to fly straight enough for long enough to let one of these fly. A few Tsunamis will take out almost any ship, barring a destroyer. The antimatter warhead also washes over shields a little, so as long as it isn't too close to the centre of the blast, a fighter or bomber has a good chance of surviving detonation. Love having a good chance of surviving a detonation. And finally the Medusa, just because they told us to look at these things. The Medusa is the standard attack bomber in the GTA. Its strong shielding and large secondary capacity make it the favoured attack craft against cruiser-class targets. As the first bomber to carry the Tsunami bomb, the Medusa is considered the staple of any bomber pilot's career. But we are going to leave it there, because I would do another mission, but I have a hard out, because I've got quiz in, like, 20 minutes. So that'll be fun. I love this game. Have I mentioned enough recently how much I love this game? Because I really love this game. And I'm so glad. Thanks again to everybody at Hard Light Productions for the masterful remake job. It's just, mwah. Apparently there should be widescreen versions of these menus, but they didn't load properly for some reason, and I'm not poking around in the files more than I have to, because we've seen how that goes. But I will do the wrap-up now. Wow. If the Stream Deck will decide to come back and let me control scenes. Let's see. Yeah. Cool. Tech. I just don't have enough USB ports, basically. Thank you, everyone, for watching. If you've been watching, you know where to find me, but just in case, this is twitch.tv/Serasent, that's SERASENT, and I'm streaming every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 2 PM British time. That is 9 AM Eastern, 6 Pacific, other time zones are available. It's far too hot to remember words. And I will be continuing with FreeSpace and doing the entire series because it rules. If you want to know when I am live, throw us a follow. Doesn't cost you anything and means you get notified whenever I'm around. Also, if you do miss anything, you can find VODs on the Twitch for 8 weeks after the fact. For everything else, go to the YouTube. Link is down there. Says VOD Archive. If the link isn't there, you're already there. There you can find VODs going all the way back to the start of the channel. That's over a year and a half now. We've played a lot of games, and there'll probably be something for you, and if not, let me know what would be. And while you're there, consider throwing us a subscription so that I can get a URL I can actually pronounce, but more importantly, so you can get hot, fresh VODs in your subscription feed every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, because they are uploading again now, because I actually did the thing, by which I mean Daniel did the thing, I'm taking credit. If you think me taking credit for Daniel's work and while displaying conspicuous gallantry is worth your money, you can, of course, cheer or sub on Twitch, but you very much don't have to. Just turn up and hang out and be good to each other and have fun, and then everybody's having a good time. I will say I just went over 1,000 followers on Twitter for the first time ever, which is nice, so if all of them were following the YouTube, I'd have that URL. So hey, while you're subscribing, why not show it to somebody else who you think might enjoy it and see if they want to as well. Because I mean, this isn't a big channel, obviously, and small endeavours thrive on word of mouth. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this, so I should probably just stop. So yeah, like I say, be back then. Speaking of Twitter, you can find me there at Waruce, that's W-A-R-U-C-E. And that's got a lot of me shouting about the world, but also stream notifications and stuff like that, and details on any other projects I might be on, such as Saturday nights, but not this coming Saturday, that's the 13th, because I'm going to be in London doing quiz. You can see me on twitch.tv/thehypegoblin, that's TheHypeGoblin, in the ongoing Numenera Stars in the Stone TTRPG campaign. We're getting to I think we've got like 5 episodes left. It's getting very dramatic. But yeah, you should come and check that out with me and a host of other great role players, generally causing chaos and derailing a world-saving mission to engage in some banter. We do that a lot. Cool. I think that is everything. So, I will see you again on Thursday for more of this, where we will probably commit more war crimes, because let's be real, that's what we've been equipped with. And yeah. There will be more space drama, and you get to see more of me being bad at dogfighting and probably dying. Okay. Yeah, we're done. We're done. Love you all. I will see you again then. Goodbye.